Google, Trump, and the Autocomplete Conspiracy, a comedy of errors in 11 acts. Written by John Oliver from last week, Tonight with John Oliver. Election year jitters. Why everyone's on edge. Election season. That magical time when democracy is on full display and the air is thick with anticipation and anxiety. It's a period where everyone seems to lose their minds, and the stakes feel higher than ever. This year is no different, folks. The 2024 election is shaping up to be a real nail-biter, with every candidate pulling out all the stops. Every tweet is a potential landmine, capable of igniting fierce debates and spreading misinformation at lightning speed. Every Google search is a chance to uncover a conspiracy, or at least, that's what some people believe. And yes, some people believe those conspiracies involve Google itself, suggesting that the tech giant has a hidden agenda. Buckle up, because things are about to get weird. The roller coaster of election season is just beginning, and the twists and turns are unpredictable. The internet is buzzing with claims of election interference, and this time it's not just about Russian bots. Allegations are flying in every direction. People are pointing fingers at Google's autocomplete feature, claiming it's biased against a certain orange-hued former reality TV star. Is it true? Or is it just another layer of the complex web of election drama? Is Google secretly trying to sway the election? The tech experts are divided, with some arguing that algorithms can indeed influence public opinion. Or is this just another case of people seeing what they want to see? Confirmation bias is a powerful thing, especially in the heat of an election. Let's dive in, shall we? We'll explore the claims, the counterclaims, and everything in between. Stay tuned as we unravel the mysteries and the madness of this election season. Autocomplete 101: How Google Finishes Your Sentences, sometimes badly. First, a quick lesson in how Google's autocomplete actually works. Imagine you're typing a search query like, "Why is the sky?" Before you can even finish typing blue, Google's already offering suggestions. Why is the sky blue? Why is the sky sometimes green? Why is the sky making that weird noise? The feature is meant to be helpful, like a digital friend finishing your sentences, though hopefully with fewer existential questions. It saves you time and helps you find what you're looking for. But here's the thing, Google's autocomplete is powered by an algorithm, and algorithms are only as good as the data they're fed. Sometimes the suggestions can be spot on, guiding you to exactly what you were thinking. Other times they can be hilariously off the mark, leading you down a rabbit hole of bizarre and unrelated topics. This happens because the algorithm is trying to predict what you want based on popular searches and patterns it has learned. It doesn't always get it right, especially with less common or more complex queries. And sometimes, it can even reflect biases present in the data it was trained on. So while autocomplete can be a powerful tool, it's not infallible. It's a reminder that even the most advanced technology has its limitations. And sometimes, a little human touch is still needed to make sense of it all. So next time you see those autocomplete suggestions, remember, they're there to help, but they're not perfect. Use them wisely, and don't be afraid to type out your full thought if needed. After all, sometimes the best answers come from asking the right questions. Trump unpleased, cue the Twitter storm again. Now back to our regularly scheduled programming. It all started when people noticed something peculiar. When they typed Trump into Google, some of the autocomplete suggestions weren't exactly flattering. We're talking suggestions that even his most ardent supporters might find, shall we say, less than ideal. Trump, never one to shy away from a Twitter battle, took to his favorite platform to voice his displeasure. He accused Google of manipulating search results to damage his reputation and influence the election. His supporters rallied behind him, crying foul and accusing Google of censorship. Hashtags were born, tweets were fired, and the internet, as it always does, exploded. Google's defense: it wasn't us, we swear, mostly. Google, faced with a barrage of accusations and the looming threat of congressional hearings, did what any tech giant would do: they released a statement. In their defense, Google claimed that autocomplete suggestions are based on a variety of factors, including the popularity of search terms and the user's location and search history. They insisted that the algorithm is designed to be neutral and objective, and that they do not manually manipulate suggestions to favor any particular political candidate. Basically, Google's response was, "Don't blame us, blame the algorithm," which, let's be honest, is the tech equivalent of "my dog ate my homework." Expert opinions: decoding the mysteries of the algorithm. In today's digital age, algorithms play a crucial role in shaping our online experiences. From the content we see on social media to the search results we get on Google, these complex systems influence much of what we encounter on the internet. But what about those pesky search suggestions? Have you ever wondered why certain suggestions pop up when you start typing in the search bar? It's almost as if the search engine is reading your mind, but sometimes the results can be quite surprising. If Google isn't manipulating them, why are they so, well, negative? This question has puzzled many users who notice a trend of negative suggestions, especially when searching for information about public figures or controversial topics. According to search engine experts, there are a few possible explanations. These experts spend countless hours analyzing how algorithms function and how they can be improved to provide more accurate and helpful results. One theory is that the algorithm picks up on negative sentiment from news articles, social media posts, and other online content. The internet is filled with a vast amount of information, and not all of it is positive. When negative content is prevalent, it can influence the suggestions that the algorithm generates. If a particular candidate is frequently mentioned in a negative light, it stands to reason that their name might be associated with less than favorable search suggestions. This can create a feedback loop where negative information begets more negative suggestions. Another possibility is that the algorithm is picking up on the user's own biases. Our search history and online behavior can significantly influence the results we see. If a user frequently searches for negative information about a particular candidate, the algorithm might learn to associate that candidate with those negative terms. This personalized approach aims to provide users with the most relevant results based on their past behavior. In essence, the algorithm is just holding up a mirror to our own collective negativity. It's a reflection of the content we consume and the biases we hold, magnified by the power of machine learning. Of course, it's also possible that the truth lies somewhere in between. The interplay between user behavior, online content, and algorithmic design creates a complex web of influences that shape our search experiences. Algorithms are complex beasts, and even their creators don't always fully understand how they work. As technology continues to evolve, so too will our understanding of these digital gatekeepers and their impact on our lives. Google plays defense tweaking the system, again. In the wake of the controversy, Google announced that it would be making changes to its autocomplete system to improve transparency and address concerns about bias. They haven't said exactly what those changes will entail, but one can only hope they involve a team of highly trained monkeys with typewriters. Because honestly, at this point, what have we got to lose? Key takeaways. Because nobody has time to read 2,000 words. So, what have we learned? Well, for starters, elections are stressful. The internet is a weird place and algorithms are mysterious things. We've also learned that Google's autocomplete, while intended to be helpful, can sometimes reflect the ugliest parts of ourselves. Whether or not you believe Google is intentionally manipulating search results, there's no denying that the algorithm has the potential to shape public perception. So, what does this all mean? You decide. But seriously, think about it. This latest controversy raises important questions about the role of technology in our lives and the power of algorithms to shape our thoughts and beliefs. It also highlights the importance of media literacy and critical thinking in the digital age. In a world where information is increasingly filtered through algorithms, it's more important than ever to be aware of the potential for bias and manipulation. We need to be critical consumers of information, questioning what we see online and seeking out diverse perspectives. Join the conversation because everyone's an expert these days. What do you think? Is Google trying to sway the election? Are we all just pawns in a giant algorithmic game? Share your thoughts, theories, and conspiracy theories in the comments below. Final thoughts. Stay informed, stay skeptical, stay amused. As we navigate the treacherous waters of the 2024 election, let's try to do so with a healthy dose of skepticism and a sense of humor. The internet can be a dark and confusing place, but it can also be a source of endless amusement. So buckle up, stay informed, and remember, don't believe everything you read online, especially if it's about a certain orange-hued former reality TV star.